Welcome to Power Lifestyle. My name is Rasharn. So today I want to talk about movement and the importance of movement in our lives. Being able to move, being able to get ourselves out of a stagnant state or a stuck state can be accomplished in so many ways. Sometimes if we need to move ourselves mentally, we can learn, research, study a new subject. We can basically stimulate ourselves mentally, expose ourselves to new forms of information that enable us to see things in life from a different perspective that may inspire us to take new forms of action in our lives, that may just expose us to new things in general. If we want to physically move things in our lives, sometimes that comes down to fitness. Sometimes that comes down to moving our bodies to be able to affect the rest of our life. And just getting out there, whether it's calisthenics, cardio, whether it's weight training, whether it's a type of martial arts or fighting. There's so many different ways that we can move our bodies that can create movement in our overall lives, that can create a momentum and get us out of the rough patch that we may feel like we're in, or the sense of feeling stuck. So a lot of people out there feel like they're stuck, and so I just want to share that it's possible for us to get ourselves unstuck and get ourselves moving through physical movement itself. Maybe it's just going for a walk, going for a jog, but maybe it's just maybe going out in nature and just exposing ourselves to a different physical environment, changing up something in our routine. And that can bring a lot when it comes to moving something in our life. A lot of this stuff is symbolic. A lot of things that we do based on how we perceive life, what we feel life is like at that time. So a lot of times if we feel stuck, we'll act in a way that represents or symbolizes feeling stuck. So it's good to be able to move, because when we can physically move, if we can expose ourselves to different forms of information, that can really move other things in our lives as well. So another case, for those who have an inclination towards spirituality as a whole, is similar to the mental stimulation, but to read different forms of spiritual text, modern spiritual books, or books that kind of come from that genre of reading, and those things can move and expand our consciousness of life, and that can really take us further in life than we could ever have imagined possible. So, and some who are on that path know what I'm talking about. Sometimes you can make tremendous progress and have not physically moved at all in your life. There's different ways to make movement. Sometimes it's just about moving or shifting our perception or perspective on something, and that can create movement in other areas of our lives as well. So that's what I have for today. If you feel stuck, analyze how you may be acting that out, that restriction or lack of movement that you feel. Are you doing the same things over and over again? Are you being inactive for long periods of time, not just on a daily basis, but on a weekly and a monthly basis? Are you reviewing the same kinds of content and not allowing yourself to learn new things and mentally stimulate yourself and grow? So that's what I have for today. This is Power Lifestyle. My name is Rasharn, and peace and blessings.